Welcome back, guys, to episode. I think I made a mistake last time. I actually put episode 3, and I was too
That was
lazy
yeah.
to.
It was actually episode 5, so we're on episode 6 now.
Yeah, so a
Of
mistake on my
YouTube.
part. I'm sorry about that. So this time, we're gonna talk about, college. When most people come to college, and I assume many of you are like now making your college decision. Many people have gotten their decisions back, and
Yeah.
when you go to college, you choose a major, or you end up changing your major later on when you get into college. But I think a really important part of the college experience is like the general education, or like the non-major requirement courses. Basically, you're like basket weaving 101, or like those weird classes that you have to take.
Basket weaving 101. That sounds interesting. I think the most out there class, like we have some really out there classes at Davis, like we have what?
Yeah, just to give context, we mean UC Davis when you say Davis.
Yeah. Sorry, I should specify. We have like the coffee making class.
Mhm.
I think there's
A tractor class.
a tractor class. That's
They
If that
teach you how to
isn't-
drive a tractor, and the coffee classes, I think they teach you how to like brew coffee.
yeah. One of my roommates took that class. They have like labs and everything, but he actually funny thing. He like did not like coffee at all until he took that class, and now he likes it a lot. So I guess that class had some sort of effect on him. But
Yeah.
and the tractor class. That's like if that isn't UC Davis, then I don't know what is. Unless they had do they have like a cow class or something?
I wish.
Probably like a 1 unit like
Bovine management class.
what management?
Bovine.
Oh. Yeah, but like on a serious note, I'd say that I kind of came into college like I gotta take all these other there's so many other requirements. I gotta fulfill the arts and humanities and the social sciences and what is it visual literacy, writing experience,
Domestic diversity.
Yeah, I don't. This ACGH, I don't even know what that stands for.
American culture, governance, and history. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like all these different sort of like GE requirements, and you're like, oh, this is a lot, and it's like hard to plan everything, get the classes you want, and find something that like truly interests you, because they're kind of your side things. You're obviously more interested in your major. But that being said, after 2 years almost now, I think that you become a more well-rounded person, and in terms of just knowledge is not just only in your one field. Knowledge should be, you should try to know, I remember there was like a talk I was listening to, and the person was like that you should know like everything about something and one thing about everything, right? So like sort of like GE requirements help in learning one thing about a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that,
definitely.
but I think it like a lot, because like another thing is like minors, right?
Yeah.
I think if you have a minor, it's good, because you're not getting you're not becoming an expert in one field, but you're getting more than just surface level. So it's like for your side interests, you can really dig kind of deep in it. Like I'm doing a tech management minor, which is interesting for me because it kind of combines technology and like business, which are kind of my interests. But obviously I'm a computer science major, so I get a lot of my technical skills from there. But I have a slight business aspect as well from tech management.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a communications major because I really enjoy
Minor.
Oh yeah, sorry. Communications minor. I'm a CS major, but I think I'm more interested in the computational social science thing, because it's so interesting what you can do, because we have so much data now about society and everything. So how we can use machine learning algorithms, different types of algorithms, and how you can just use computers to analyze society at a more at a bigger level than you could have with just your mind, or just a couple of non-computational methods, basically.
But I guess for both of us, both our minors are pretty related to our major. I'd say it's not I'm minoring in I don't know, history or something like that, right? But it doesn't necessarily, I feel like, have to be like all that related. If there's something you just really enjoy, like if suppose I wanted to minor in like psychology, that would be cool. If someone wants to just do something that's completely different, just to, learn a lot about a different topic that just interests them for the sake of interest.
You don't even have to do a minor in something. Like I've taken a lot of history classes because I really love history. I've taken I've taken 3 U.S. history classes. I've taken 1 Chinese history class. It's like taken a total of 4 history classes, right? With counting the one that I'm currently taking right now. But it's like I really enjoy learning about, especially more contemporary history. It's really enjoyable to read about stuff that really affects you nowadays, rather than just something that happened in the past, really far off in the past.
Yeah, I feel that. I guess history has never really been my go-to subject. Personally, it's not my strongest suit, but that doesn't mean that you don't do it or you don't try to learn at least the basics. One thing about everything.
Any, set of classes that you've taken more of because you were just interested in them, but not a minor or something. In my case, I took more history and stuff, even though I'm not minor in history.
I wouldn't say. I said that there's something. I've kind of planned something. I haven't yet. Right now, I'm in this entrepreneurship and innovation class, which is it's only been 2 weeks, but it's pretty cool. So if I have an opportunity to take more of those kind of classes, it's not really fulfilling any requirement for me, but just out of pure interest. It's nice to learn more about that. Otherwise, I don't think there's been anything specific. I've just been taking kind of GEs from all over the place, just being I gotta fulfill get 4 more units of arts and humanities. I gotta get visual literacy, a little bit of writing experience, just trying to fulfill the requirements somehow.
But I think what the main takeaway of today's episode is there's a lot of room when it comes to choosing your general education requirements, or I'll be more specific, maybe they use this different term at different colleges. What I'm referring to are courses that are outside of what your major requires. If, for example, if I'm a econ major, I'll probably have to take stuff like game theory or intro to macroeconomics, but my general education courses would be Spanish or I don't know, intro to plant physiology, something like that. So
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, classes that are not in your major, but they sort of fulfill other requirements. I think in the this is more of a US thing. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The concept of GEs?
The concept of having minors and stuff. I don't think you can have minors in the UK system.
I have no idea.
But basically, you should take advantage of the. Don't take it as as a burden. Try and actually improve yourself as a person, and try to stick to a theme maybe. Because then, what my co-host here said was, try to know at least one. Have it doing a minor will give you more than a surface level of knowledge about a specific field that you're interested in. And I think that's more useful than just taking a couple of random GEs.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things you have to consider, right? But definitely, in an ideal world, you'd want to explore as much as you can while maintaining still a certain amount of focus rather than just jumping all over the place. But at the end of the day, the point is just to gain as much knowledge outside of your major, because you're gonna come out after 3-4 years, however long you stay. If you get a degree in a certain field, you know it. But if you just know computer science, how are you gonna hold a conversation with anyone? Are you just gonna talk about computers all the time, right? If you know a lot about many things, then you can hold also you can talk to all sorts of people.
Yeah. One of my regrets is I wish I took a language class. I really wanted to take a language class.
What language are you taking?
I don't know.
Did you take any
I would have huh?
You took French in high school, right?
I took French in high school. I've taken more Western languages. Maybe I would have taken I don't know, Arabic would sounded like interesting. But,
Yeah.
I've taken Spanish, I've taken French, I've obviously taken English.
Yeah, no, I did Spanish in high school. I don't know. I did fine in the classes, but
I never felt like I truly like understood what was going on in my classes.
yeah, like I felt like I just like passed the exam and like that's it. Like I can't hold a conversation with anybody in Spanish. So I feel like I didn't get. I mean, to be fair, I haven't done it since 10th grade. So that's what, like 5 years ago.
What about